Some of these guys have been going 12 months, some have been going 8 months, some have been going 6. We got a couple have been going 2, all right? I don't give a flying right, if they've been going 10 years. We ain't laying down, we're flat stick all the time.
Listen to me when I yell shift, shift. When I yell tato, tato, okay? There's no excuses. Watch the ball and clear your mind. If anyone breaks, you whack again, okay? Watch the ball, clear your mind, listen for my voice. If you don't hear anything, you go and get them, alright? You take them down to the ground, you make them stay on the ground. You take them out of the play.
1, 2, 3, let's go! Life comes down to moments. Moments of triumph and moments of failure. Tonight is my moment. Tonight is our moment on a stage for the world to see. The battle begins now for LFL supremacy in Australia.
You are looking at Melbourne, Australia, site of LFL Football Night. Hello, LFL fans. Mitch Mortaza joining you inside the beautiful Amy Park alongside John Rowe, and later joining us is Sarah Godfrey. John, we've got a great matchup tonight, another pair of untested teams. You've got the Western Australia Angels versus the Victoria Maidens. Talk to us about it.
Mitch, it's great to be back with you here in the broadcast booth. These two teams, I think, have had the best off-season program of all the teams in the league. We've got tonight is WA Angels, currently coming in ranked second. I've heard a rumour that they're a little bit disgusted at that. They think they should be ranked number 1, better than the Surge. So look out for tonight. The young gunslinger quarterback, Leah Turnbull. She's got the poise, I think, to make her the best quarterback in the league. On defence, these guys got size, speed, athleticism, plus USA Defensive Player of the Year, Adrian Purnell. How awesome is that to have on your team?
I know Purnell brings him a lot of experience, as you said, a lot of size up front. That's going to be a difference maker, especially against the larger teams like the Victoria Maidens and the earlier cited New South Wales Surge. Now, to talk about the Victoria Maidens, tonight's opponent and home team is the lovely Sarah Godfrey joining us down on the field.
Thanks guys, I'm so excited to be here in my hometown of Melbourne. Let's just say this city is buzzing with the Maidens tonight, so much so they've even renamed Amy Park the Maidens Go Ship. The Maidens will forge their identity tonight. We're expecting a strong game led by Jules Parker, good physical runner who can move chains on offense. Defensively, it's captain Tarly Greenwood, who has a great instinct of attacking the ball and also team leader. Let's just say the Maidens are not impressed or intimidated by these highly ranked Angels. Back to you guys.
Certainly a lot of confidence coming from that Maidens group. Tonight, it's the number 2 ranked Western Australia Angels doing battle inside the Maidens Ghost Ship. Kickoff is next. We are back to Amy Park. Before we get this one underway, we go down to the field to Sarah Godfrey.
Thanks, Mitch. I'm down here on the pitch with Maidens defensive captain Tarly Greenwood. Tarly, does anything scare you or your teammates about these highly ranked Angels?
Not a thing, no. I think we're over-prepared, we're super excited, we're eager. They should be scared of us.
Sounding very confident there. Back to you guys for kickoff.
Tarly Greenwood, the captain, 65 kilo, 172.5 centimetres. She'll be everywhere on the field tonight.
As an American, I mean, I don't know what any of that meant, John, but I'm going to take it that she's a beast on the field, the defensive captain, and definitely the one that we look for tonight as Melissa Budd gets us underway. That was a shanker taken up by Tarly Greenwood, and she brings it all the way back inside Angels territory, all the way down to the 17, John.
What a great start for the Maidens. Tarly Greenwood, the ball was kicked straight to her. Great return. The Maidens are in great field position. Let's see if they take a shot early.
And here's that pint-size Penelope Reed, the quarterback. From what we're told, a strong arm, very mobile. We'll see if they put that to use here early in the first quarter. There's a little left pitch out. That goes to Jules Parker. And that interior defense of WA, led by Adrian Purnell, the U.S. import, comes up to make the play.
Nice job from WA, flowing to the ball to blow it up. I do like the play call, though. We've got the motion, speed toss to the edge. Let's see what they do. WA had it covered.
That play only went for about a yard. That'll set up a 2nd and 9 from the Western Australia 16. Reed in the shotgun. That's a design draw play by Reed up the middle. And look who meets her in the gap. There she is, Adrian Purnell.
Wow, you can tell she's the US Player of the Year on the defense. Let's have a look at the replay. Look at the way the guard pulls, and then bam, straight up to meet her. There's no stepping back. In your face.
Now a critical 3rd and 4 early in the game. Adrian Purnell looking fierce. There's a little design pitch out, busted play. Adrian Purnell in the backfield, and that'll lose yardage.
A swarming defense tonight. I mean, look at the way WA Angels are just taking up straight through there from the left-hand side. Bam, down she goes.
Purnell is just not being blocked up the middle there. That is someone you have got to account for as Defensive Player of the Year in the US League. Now it's a critical 4th and 5. There's a handoff to Jules Park along the left side, trying to break it. She will not get enough, and the ball will be turned over. Or did she get the first down there, John?
Close. Gee, I really like that blocking on the edge. The Maidens have just got to hold it for a little bit longer.
And now they're indicating that is a 1st and goal.
Nice work.
You got to think that WA would have loved to at least gotten a measurement on that one. But it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. There's Reed. Fumbled snap, able to recover it. And that'll push him back to about the 7-yard line.
First game's a little bit of nerves. It's the priority in football though, Mitch. You've got to get the snap right first. Nothing happens without that.
What we're not factoring in are all the nerves that could be in play here, playing in a stadium like Amy Park here in the sporting capital of Australia on national television. And there's another handoff to Jules Parker. Parker goes for about 3 yards on that one. That is the bruising running back we talked about in the pregame show, John.
I'm like Mitch, I'm liking this offense. They're just motioning. Some of the plays are looking very similar. So they're hitting the edge, they're hitting the middle, or the QB keep. I like this play calling.
They are definitely playing to their strengths here, which is the run game and the short passing attack. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Misdirection. Nobody saw that coming from WA. That's Talia Arman. And that is a touchdown, John.
Look at this. This is exactly what we were just talking about, Mitch. Play action fake to the left, roll right, wide open in the end zone.
That was set up, you got to think, by those number of runs earlier in the drive. Great play calling by the Victoria Maiden offensive coordinator.
Now, Mitch, what's going on here? They're going for 1 or they're going for 2?
Looks like they're lining up from the 3-yard line. So in the LFL, that is a 2-point attempt. There goes Reed, pitch out right to Parker. Parker going to try to get the edge. And there she is.
Woo! Nice job of outrunning everybody on D. The receiver blocked to the outside, but she said, bugger it, I'm going to run to the edge and outrun everyone, and she's in for the end zone.
Showing her athleticism there. Jules Parker. Not a lot of talk around Jules Parker in the preseason, John.
Yes, very, very quiet. It's just one of those people that just laid off the radar, but she's making a statement tonight.
Now WA takes over from the 15. Leah Turnbull under center. She's going to drop back. No, that's an inside handoff to Tegan Brown. Brown will go for about 4 yards and a little extra pushing after that play. As we look at the starters for the WA Angels.
Elise Chapman, offensive line.
Kylie Street, offensive line.
Nicole Harvey, offensive line. Tammy West, wide receiver. Brittany Widdett, running back.
Tegan Brown, running back.
Leah Turnbull, quarterback.
Turnbull, the much talked about quarterback this offseason. And they're going to take a shot with her early. Down the field to Brittany Weir. Tally Greenwood, the strong safety defensive captain there to break that up, and we met up with her earlier.
As a defensive unit, we are pumped, we are prepared, and we're going to blow Western Australia up.
Greenwood, a fierce competitor.
Personal foul.
And now we've got a roughing the passer on Victoria.
Automatic first down.
Now let's meet that WA quarterback, Leah Turnbull.
I'm not nervous. I'm really excited. I've been preparing for this moment for over 12 months now, and I'm ready to show everyone what I've got.
WA taking a shot early there, but 2 receivers in the one area, only 1 defender. Talia Greenwood broke it up. They need to do better than that.
Young quarterback Turnbull had a check down there. This time an inside handoff.
Ooh.
Wow, that one goes to Brittany Weir. That is the young 18-year-old that Coach J.R. Rogers was very high on coming into this game. They can use her at slot receiver or there at running back. Just an explosive athlete, John.
Lowered the boom. Nice run off the right side. Great blocking by the offensive line and the receivers. We saw what happens when she can be one-on-one. She'll take on anybody.
That is a quick answer from the Victoria score here. As WA has advanced it all the way down to the Victoria 1, it'll be 1st and goal. The high pistol snap to Tammy West. Tammy West leaping over Victoria Maidens en route to a score. And John, WA answers.
Nice move. Have a look at number 6, Tegan Brown, leading the way. Boom, great block there to get in the end zone. Very nice job. Nice little counter sort of end around play.
Several versatile offensive weapons here in the roster. We talked about Tegan Brown. You talked about Brittany Weir, and there is Tammy West. Now a 2-point attempt for WA from the 3-yard line. Again in the shotgun.
No way. Look at that defense.
This time that right side of the defense led by Steph Davey. Quick to close on that.
One WA player. Look at this. One WA player trying to block 3 Maidens players. It's not happening, not tonight.
Now Victoria will have to once again go to work. Adrian Purnell and company. This is a matchup that I don't think WA expected to be this competitive, although it is early. There's Reed in the shotgun, double reverse, this time to Steph Davey, it looks like.
Ooh!
Check that, that was Jamie Hall.
Oh, here we go. We're bringing back the biff, Mitch.
There's the bit of intensity that we saw last week in New South Wales, and it's come over.
I like the reverse, yep. Give it to the running back, give it to the slot receiver. Nice little kick-out block there. Big takedown around the shoulders.
Jamie Hall ran for 30 yards, but only gained 4 on that one. That sets up a 2nd and 6 from the Victoria 19. Reed back to pass over the middle. That intended for Talia Armin as we meet Victoria's offense.
Evie Wonder, centre.
Crystal Pelcevic, offensive line.
Talia Armin, tight end.
Jamie Hall, wide receiver.
Miss Luda, wide receiver.
Jules Parker, running back.
Penelope Cooler-Reid, quarterback.
At 160 and 70 kilos, Jules Parker is going to be the running back. Let's just give it to her all night.
There's the workhorse on the left side, Parker. She will lose one on that play.
I like the idea though, Mitch, is they're just running the ball. That defense though is doing their job, so why not give it to Jules Parker and just chip away and see what she can do against this Angels defense.
That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We are in a battle in Melbourne. It's the Victoria Maidens up 8-6.
Welcome to the NFL! Welcome to the NFL!
Back to Amy Park, now known as the Maidens Ghost Ship. It's the Western Australia Angels and the Victoria Maidens. We sat down with one of the defensive stars for Western Australia, Melissa Budd.
You're always afraid of what you don't know. But what I do know is that we're mean, we're aggressive, and we're going to it up.
She's very hyper there, the young lady, but we're only 8 points to 6. We only had 25 yards rushing for Western Australia and 16 for Victoria, but we're still 8-6. Field position tonight.
Annie Reed looking to pass. That was a 4th and 7 play. So that is a crucial turnover on downs inside the Victoria 18-yard line, John. We always talk about field position, and this is greatly going to help WA.
It's exactly what we're talking about, Mitch. WA is about to take off 10 yards out, basically, and see what they can do here. It's about opportunities, making the opportunities, putting it in the end zone.
And this is an offense, John, you don't want to give a lot of looks to.
I do like though, Mitch, is WA's threatening here, but
the defense is definitely playing a much more stout game than anybody expected. Nothing written about this defense leading up to this matchup. Leah Turnbull in the pistol again, back in the pocket, looking to the left side and just overshoots her target. That was intended for Tegan Brown, but Victoria was in coverage. And this is a tough defense. Let's meet them.
Brie Rosado, defensive lineman.
Lauren Harris, defensive line.
Rachel Tate, middle linebacker.
Chelsea Klingon,
Cornerback.
Steph Davey, cornerback.
Mia Ray Clifford, free safety.
Tali Greenwood, strong safety.
And what two awesome weapons in the back of the defense. Mia Clifford, Talia Greenwood.
Now a 2nd and 10 from the 20. There's a handoff. That one goes to Tegan Brown. And Brown caught in the backfield by Talia Greenwood for a 6-yard loss.
Look at that. She's a safety. She's supposed to be 20 yards back. And all of a sudden she's up in the line of scrimmage. A nice little jet sweep there, but bam. Talia Greenwood, she's there.
Great burst of speed from that safety position, Talia Greenwood. And I've got a feeling we're going to be calling her number a ton tonight. That'll set up a tough 3rd and 16 from the Western Australia 24-yard line. This is where you have to factor. You got to have a pass play coming in. Turnbull once again in the pistol, dropping in the pocket. Going to take a shot down the field. That was grossly overthrown to Kylie Street.
I like the idea, Mitch. The WA Angels have got the pass packages to get it done. Unfortunately, Lee Turnbull not getting the accuracy she needs.
Now a 4th and 16. A big down for this Victoria defense. A stop here keeps them in the ball game. Turnbull back in that pistol once again. Shotgun snap. Rolling out to the right side, going to take off with it in a major collision. What a big hit, John.
Just a great run to the outside there. Oh, there's a flag there. Let's see what they've flagged. Big hit. Tate there with the, oh, bit of a punch, bit of the elbow to the back there, but this penalty's on WA.
That does not make sense, but for that replay, it looked like Rachel Tate took a shot to the back of Leah Turnbull at the end of that play. Nonetheless, it'll be Victoria Maidens football at the 16-yard line. Now an inside handoff to Crystal Pulsevic. Not much doing there as Melissa Budd comes in from that corner position. Let's meet the WA defense.
Linda Holland, defensive end.
Brooke Carmichael, defensive end. Brianna Edbrook, linebacker.
Tammy West, cornerback.
Tash Sergi, cornerback.
Tessa Atkinson, free safety.
Adrian Purnell, strong safety.
Reed in the shotgun, gonna take a shot down the field. Miss Luda. She looked like she got separated from the ball by Melissa Budd.
I was jumping up and down there, Mitch. I thought she had it.
Not sure if this is a score or an incomplete. It looks like it's going to come back as an incomplete.
I thought they were celebrating like they had it, trying to convince the referees. They're not fooled.
This Melbourne crowd not loving that.
Great setup, plenty of protection, wide open. Just got to hold it to the ground. Look at that, she's got it. Oh, great job by the WA defense. Just able to strip it, get that right arm in there and strip it out.
Now a 3rd and 11 from the Western Australia 17. A little option here with Reed, and Reed gets pushed over by Jules Parker.
Is that her saying, get out of the way, you should have given me the ball? Nice stretch play, but you can only stretch it so far. The
field came to an end, and Jules Parker did not like the play. Now it's a 4th and 10 from the Western Australia 16. Adrian Purnell looking fierce. Motion Miss Luda. That is a play action pass to the corner.
Wide open again.
That pass went to Talia Armin.
Oh, here we go. She's not happy, she got beat. Referees are in there, the coaches are in there. The crowd.
A lot of these people in the stadium did not expect this kind of intensity coming to an LFL game.
Adrian Purnell there, bites big time on the run. That leaves that tight end wide open for the play action.
Talia Armin making an impression here tonight. That will set up a 1st and goal from the Western Australia 1.
I'd say that Adrian Purnell won't let that happen again.
No, she became a little aggressive there on the inside. And I love this offensive scheme by Victoria. There's an inside handoff, Jules Parker.
What better way to just, here we come, right up the middle, bang!
That is your traditional north-south runner, Jules Parker.
Here we go. It's a simple I formation, run left, get it in the end zone. You can draw that in the sand.
WA defense being pushed back. You did not expect that big defensive front to be handled the way they are by Victoria. Now Victoria will go for a 2-point conversion from the 3. We do not kick extra points in the LFL. It is 4-down territory, and we go for it on extra points.
One. Not today. Not in this house.
That'll take us to the 2-minute warning here in Melbourne. It's the hometown Victoria Maidens up 14-6 in a battle that not many expected. Back to LFL football night here in Melbourne, Australia. And Sarah Godfrey's with Brett Chambers of Victoria.
Thanks, guys. Well, I'm down here on the pitch with the Maidens coach, Brett Chambers. So you guys are up 14-6. How are you guys feeling? How confident are you?
Yeah, we're feeling all right. We're up 14-6. We got robbed a touchdown there, but that's okay. We can deal with that. We'll put another one on the board the next drive. Not a problem.
You're absolutely dominating. Good luck for the rest of the game.
Thank you very much.
I wonder how the American girls go with Coach Chambers' real Aussie accent.
He is what we would picture as an Aussie in America, for sure, and a great football coach. In the shotgun now. Turnbull goes to the right side. Just no speed in comparison to Tally Greenwood. That is your strong safety.
That wasn't a bad play, but yeah, Greenwood's all over it.
Her closing speed is one of the best I've seen in this young season. Turnbull did manage 2 yards, so that'll set up a 2nd and 8 from the Western Australia 17. Once again in the shotgun, in the pocket. Great pass over the middle, that one to Nicole Harvey. That goes for about 10 yards.
What a great progression all around. Look at the pressure that's in the quarterback's face on this pass, and the receiver catches it. Great job, WA.
1st and 10. They're gonna kill the clock. No, that was some kind of a pitch back. Not sure what that play was. That Leah Turnbull lost the ball, and that looked like Tegan Brown who picked it up.
That's a special WA running play we've never seen before. I'm not sure if they were up on the line really quickly. Not sure if they were trying to spike it.
It looked like they were trying to stop the clock. As the clock continues to run here, 2nd and 3. Turnbull back to pass. Shot over the top, nobody there.
Yeah, I like the way Turnbull stands in the pocket to throw, but she's thrown to the vacant lot in the back paddock. Nobody's there.
And did you see who came off the edge? Tally Greenwood. Take a listen to this, John.
Look at that.
That is intensity in a bottle, already with 3 tackles, an assist, and 2 quarterback hurries.
The crowd's getting their money's worth tonight just on the defense alone.
3rd and 3 from the Victoria 16. As we are nearly inside a minute of play. We are inside a minute of play. That one goes to Tegan Brown for 10 yards. That'll be a 1st down for Western Australia.
I need to see a lot better blocking from WA. Play went right, she's cut it back.
1st and goal, they'll look to stop the clock there.
There we go, that's how you spike the ball, Mitch.
Off your center's back foot.
Do you like what they're doing? But I've just, the tendencies, run, pass, run, pass, run, pass.
Seems to be a more balanced offense for sure. The offensive scheme here with under a minute left. You got to think they're going to try to take a couple shots in the end zone here.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
2nd and goal. There's an inside handoff. That one to Tammy West, cutting back inside after she went outside. Tammy West.
Nice way not to give up on the play. Stretches it to the left, cuts back right, follows the blocking. Does not give up. Breaking just arm tackles. Nice job.
Great way for Western Australia to stay in this game, driving all the way down the field. Now only a 2-point game as they line up to try to tie this one. This will be a 2-point attempt from the 3-yard line. Another handoff, this one to Tegan Brown. And Brown cannot get outside. That was Steph Davey coming up.
Denied. Stretch play looked like it was going to work really well, but Victoria just stretched it to the sideline, said, there you go. See you later, over the sideline. Not going to happen tonight.
Now with 29 seconds, Sean, do you take a knee or do you take a shot?
Oh, let's take a shot. Got to take a shot.
Backed up deep. There's a handoff, Jules Parker, double reverse. This one to Miss Luda. And she does get outside to stop the clock.
I think you'd be cheating yourself and cheating your fans if you took a knee. You don't win by taking a knee. I love the play calling. See if the double reverse would work.
Why not? You're in a game that you're supposed to be losing in. Take your shots down the field, I guess. Now a 2nd and 13 from the Victoria 12. Reed with the inside. Nope, she's going to fake it to the flat. That was intended for Thalia Armin. And that was just a plain drop ball, John.
Thalia, you're on the stage, you're an athlete. You got to make those catches.
Another blown opportunity for Victoria.
I'm sorry, man. I just can't get over the fact she dropped it. No footsteps, no defenders. I'm just going to drop something in the wide open. Come on, got to make the effort.
Now a 3rd and 13 for Reed. Reed in the shotgun again, back in the pocket. She's going to look down the field, taking a big shot here. Another drop ball, but this one it was on the defensive side. Easy interception there.
This QB can throw. I don't know whether I agree with going right downtown because if that gets picked off, it's coming back the other way.
Now a very interesting call, John, with almost 10 seconds left in a 4th and 13. If you don't convert and it's a quick play, that could turn it over to WA and they'll have a shot at the end zone.
Yeah, don't agree with this last couple of play calling. Should have been hitting the sidelines.
Now 4th and 13. Quick pitch here to Parker. Parker getting to the outside. Looks like that was a bit of a give-up play now. That'll turn it over on downs. It's 1st and 10. And what we feared, WA takes over at the Victoria 22.
The Maidens just too quick. They didn't bleed the clock out, get themselves in good position, didn't use the sidelines. 1, 2, 3, out. Angels are in good position with only a couple of seconds left to go.
They'll have an opportunity, you got to imagine, at least for one play here. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the Victoria 22-yard line, and Turnbull definitely has the arm to get it in the end zone. There's a shotgun again. Turnbull, check down receiver. That goes to Tammy West. West trying to break tackles. That'll bring us to the end of the first half. Disaster avoided by Victoria.
Yeah, that was close. I thought she only had one block to beat and she was in the end zone.
That is the end of the first half.
Oh, lucky.
Victoria's going to go into the locker room with a 14-12 lead, and we go down to the field with Sarah Godfrey.
So I'm here on the sideline with Adrian Pennell. So this is your first time playing on Australian soil. Did you think it would be this competitive?
Oh, yeah. I told Mitch a long time ago that the Australian League was going to be the best league that he brings out, and they are living up to every bit of that, even more competitive than I thought.
There you go the Aussies. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Adrian Purnell loving this, and there are some fans, Western Australia fans, making the long voyage to Melbourne as their team trails at the half by 2. Been an entertaining half of football, very physical, 14-12.
Don't let this slip, guys. Don't let it slip. 8 months. 8 months most of us have been going. 3 days a week. In the gym, in the piss and rain. Don't let yourselves down. Don't let your families down. Don't let your teammates down.
Got this, yeah? Every hit. You make them pay.
Because at the end of the day, they'll be eating a shit sandwich and we'll be drinking piss at the pub.
Definitely a determined Victoria Maiden locker room at halftime. Bringing you back inside Amy Park here in Melbourne, Australia. Mitch Mortaza alongside John Rowe. And John, a competitive first half, 14-12, Victoria in the lead.
Yeah, a competitive first half. Why? WA Angels should be all over this. I think they're really struggling to find an identity. Leah Turnbull, the quarterback, she hasn't really stepped up. She's young, maybe some nerves, we don't know. Jules Parker, Victoria Maidens, just keep giving her the ball. That's fantastic. Penny Cooler-Reid, she's hitting that sort of West Coast passing offense style. That's awesome. Keep it up. But for me, wow, this swarming defense. Talia Greenwood, the strong safety, she's everywhere.
Yeah, it's got to be that defense that keeps him in this ball game with an opportunity to possibly steal this one in the fourth, as nobody expected this ball game to be this competitive at halftime. Now, there was some scoring in the first half of this matchup, and it all started with this 5-yard touchdown reception by Talia Armand from Penny Kula-Reed. That was followed by WA and Tammy West on this 1-yard touchdown run. Then it was the physical, bruising running back Jules Parker of Victoria taking it in on this 1-yard touchdown run to bring the score 14-6. And then with only 34 seconds remaining in the first half, it was Tammy West of WA once again taking it in on this 6-yard touchdown run. That brings us to 14-12, and now let's take a look at those first half stats. John, as you could see, a pair of offenses that aren't really putting on a lot of fireworks here. WA only managing 62 total offensive yards, and Victoria 46 on the board. What do these two have to do in the second half to get a W?
WA need to not let the swarming defense of Victoria shut them down. WA have the size, the strength, the power. They've got the coaches, they've got the game plan, they've just got to execute with it. So for Victoria, though, I want to see them almost like what the New South Wales Surge did with Bonnie Gillespie last week. Jules Parker, just keep giving her the ball and set up that play action fake with Penny Kula-Reed there. But I tell you what, this defense Victoria defense just keeps swarming, and they might come away with it.
Absolutely, and there you have it. We are getting set for second half action as the Victoria Maidens open their home debut here at Amy Park versus the WA Angels. Second half kickoff after this. Third quarter action. Amy Park, Melbourne, Australia for LFL football night. And before we return to action, let's take a look at the two safeties for tonight, John.
Hang on, which one's the one from Melbourne? Which one's the USA Defensive Player of the Year?
You wouldn't know it, John. Tally Greenwood is having an amazing first half. And now somebody that has to run away from Adrian Purnell. Leah Turnbull's with our own Sarah Godfrey.
Thanks, guys. Well, I'm down the sideline with Leah Turnbull from the Angels. You've had a really tough first half, but you're only down 2 points. What can you do to turn this game around?
I definitely think that we need to start playing our game. We're letting ourselves down. We're really not letting them do anything to us. We're just going to start playing hard like we know we can. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn it around. We're going to actually switch on this half.
Best of luck for the rest of the game.
Thank you very much. Have a good.
Back to you guys.
Leah Turnbull's spot on. I mean, look, Western Australia's leading everywhere except for the scoreboard. You know, seven rushes, first down rushes compared to 4, 39 yards on the rushing compared to 24, 23 yards passing compared to 22. They're doing it everywhere, just not on the scoreboard.
Now, did you memorize all those numbers, John?
All right, just from my little stats I've taken at halftime.
There you go. There's Tegan Brown returning it. Nice little horse collar tackle there. Steph Davey coming up.
Just remember, Mitch, you didn't hire me for my good looks.
That is an absolute factual fact. First and 10 now from the Western Australia 15-yard line. And there is Turnbull. Anything impress you about her in the first half?
As I said, I love the way she stands in the pocket, can throw it and take a big hit. So she just needs to get that accuracy improved. Once
again in that pistol formation. There's the end-around reverse. Oh, she loses the ball. That could have been disastrous. That looked to have been recovered by Elise Chapman. A little razzle-dazzle by J.R. Rogers, the offensive coordinator. Nearly disastrous.
What is that, like the second play out of the half, and he comes up with a reverse there? Nice idea. Just got to hold on to that ball.
As you saw, the Victoria defense staying in their lanes, very disciplined. That lost 7 yards for Western Australia. It'll be 2nd and 17. Turnbull in the pocket, looking in the seam. Caught and dropped by Nicole Harvey.
It's been the story of the night for these Angels. I thought these guys were supposed to have some great receivers. It takes forever to get the snap right, the QB to throw. All you got to do is catch it.
There have been some monstrous drops tonight, John. And you can't do that on the road in a packed out environment like Amy Park. These fans are loving it, though. This is a competitive game.
You're exactly right, and that's got to affect Turnbull and her confidence. And you can't afford to have your quarterback questioning if you're going to throw the ball.
Now you have the crowd noise coming in, 3rd and 17 from the Western Australia 8. Once again, a little check down in the flat. This one goes to Tegan Brown.
There we go.
That is Brittany Weir, actually. That went for about 11 yards.
Nice. Weather report again. High humidity with a chance of pain. Nice little missile screen here. The receiver takes one step forward, one step back, comes underneath. A lot of space open in the middle. I hope the WA keep hitting that a little bit more later on too.
Now a more manageable 4th down as 4th and 6. Turnbull again under heavy pressure. That's a check down pass to Elise Chapman that goes for 13 yards.
Exactly what I'm talking about, Mitch. You see the way O'Neill stood in there and took the hit and threw the ball.
That took a lot of guts on Turnbull's part, waiting in the pocket, knowing she's going to get creamed. Still gets it out to Elise Chapman. Big first down for Western Australia.
WA are rolling. Let's see what they got.
Ball out to the Victoria 18.
Oh,
there's another bad snap past Turnbull.
Oh, here we go. I'd be angry too if the ball snapped way over my head and I got to go get it after a great pass from before.
Drop balls, miscues with the center exchange. Not sure how much Victoria is beating WA versus WA beating WA at this point.
Absolutely, Mitch.
1st and 10 from the Victoria 18. There's another shot down the field, and this one's complete. Complete to Tammy West. That went for 29 yards.
Let's have a look at this. Steps back, look at that, great push. That's a great throwing action. That's sensational. And a great little catch there at the end there, coming back for the ball, almost rolling into the end zone.
At the corner, Steph Davey completely turned around. That completion came on a 2nd and 22.
Gee, I'm liking Turnbull's mechanics. She's going to be a great quarterback. She's just got to get those passes in the right spot.
1st and goal from the Victoria 1. There's another handoff. She's going to lose yardage on that play.
Not today.
Rachel Tate coming up from the linebacker position. Brittany Ware.
This Maidens defense has been sensational.
They are bending but not breaking. Let's see if they can hold inside the red zone. Rachel Tate, we talked about her a little bit in the pregame. She's one of those monster interior line women for this Victoria Maiden squad.
Oh, I like the crowd getting into it. That's what we're talking about.
Now, why do they call Melbourne the sporting capital of Australia? That is it. There's a little play action dump off, nobody there. Pass incomplete.
I don't know, Mitch, you'd have an interesting conversation if you asked the Sydney side of that.
They have packed out Amy Park tonight in support of these Victoria Maidens. Heck, they've renamed this entire stadium the Maiden Voyage Ghost Ship.
I like it.
3rd and goal. Pistol snap goes to Tegan Brown. Brown trying to get along the edge side.
Isn't this such a contrast from last week's game about pursuit angles from the brigade versus from the Maidens tonight? Maidens just have the great pursuit angle to get there.
Watch this replay. They are just in their gaps, completely disciplined. And their speed to the ball, John, I think is the best I've seen in a long time.
Absolutely, and what I really like about it is they're flowing. They're not committing too much. They're not selling out and getting in a bad position. They're reading the play and then just say, bam, let's go blow it up.
Here's a critical 4th and goal in this game. Not sure who jumped there.
Everyone did.
This could be disaster for WA.
Offside, defense number 18. Penalties enforced half the distance of the goal, 4th down.
That'll go about half the distance against Victoria, set up another 4th and goal.
I don't know, this defense, the way they're going, half distance may not do them any good.
In the pistol, over the middle, Brittany Ware.
There you go.
You got to question the call a little bit on a 4th and goal, but that was a great release play by Ware.
Absolutely. You question it, but gee, I like it. Everyone's thinking run, run, run. Straight back. Gee, that was a nice ball through the alleyway there between the two defenders. Look at that. Turnbull taking hits all night. She's throwing it right in there. I'm impressed.
For a young quarterback to stick in the pocket and get punished the way she's being punished tonight and yet complete these passes, I think it's a great start for a very promising career for young Turnbull. Now a 2-point attempt from the 3-yard line. Pitch out goes to Brown. Brown cutting it inside. That will give Western Australia their first lead of the night, 20-14.
They'd be happy. Gee, that was a nice cut. One cut run. Read the block, set it up, take him to the sideline, then bam, cut it back into the middle.
Great composure by Western Australia, being down for most of this game, now taking the lead. John, now this team is looking like that number 2 ranked Western Australia team we've talked about all off season. Here's a double reverse by Victoria. That is Chelsea clinging, breaking to the secondary. Blows past Tosh Sorgi. That goes for 35 yards.
Woo! I like it.
What an answer by Victoria.
There's a hanky on the field. Really nice play. Look at the blocks. Double team there on the edge. That's a great double team there. Just breaking an arm tackle to the sideline. That should just be given it. No, I don't agree with Paul. Just give him the touchdown. That was a great play. Boom!
Now, wait a minute. That's going to be declined. So the 35-yard touchdown by Chelsea Klingen-Sticks. And the U.S. import Adrian Purnell nowhere to be seen on that play. We have been tracking her tonight.
They do not convert! They do not convert! Welcome to the NFL! Welcome to the NFL!
I love it, I love it. Adrian Purnell, she's doing a great job, but she needs the rest of the defense to step up and help her. She can't do it alone.
Now the extra point attempt by Victoria. They're going to go for 2 from the 3. Fake handoff, going to try something over the middle. Nobody there. And the score will stay 20-20. We are locked.
What a way to come back with a huge run.
This sets up a mega final act of the 4th quarter. And one that I don't think a lot of people expected going into the 4th for this maiden squad to be notched up at 20 with Western Australia. Comes Turnbull back to action. Rolling right, still rolling. Gets out to midfield.
Go, good block.
Great blocking down the field, and that she'll get it all the way down to about the 15-yard line, John.
I like the idea there. Roll it right. Had a look, nothing there. Then you need your receivers and everybody down the field to block for you, and that's what she got.
19-yard scramble by the young signal caller. That'll bring us to the end of the 3rd and set us up for a monster 4th quarter in Melbourne. Back to the maiden ghost ship known as Amy Park, where Victoria Maidens and the Western Australia Angels are notched up at 20.
And who would have thought it, Mitch? I mean, WA coming in as the number 2 ranked team. Maidens are doing well.
That's why those scouting reports and preseason rankings don't mean much until they take the field. 1st and 10 at the Victoria 16, high snap. Turnbull was able to get back to the ball, but they'll lose 9 yards on that play.
Mitch, I might just retract what I said and not say that the Maidens doing well, is that WA should be doing a lot better.
Not sure about that center snap, as Turnbull is in the pistol almost every down. The ball backed up all the way to midfield now.
There shouldn't be any pressure on the center too, because in LFL, Mitch, you've got that couple of yard separation between the first major defender. So just get the ball to the quarterback. That's all you got to do.
Little snap handoff to Tegan Brown. Aaliyah Greenwood and Rachel Tate combine. Look at the swarming purple defense there, John.
That's awesome. There's seven players on each team, and there's 4 at the one tackle there. How great is that?
Look at Talia Greenwood come off the edge. Flows in on Tegan Brown. And Rachel Tate finishes it up.
Also, too, Mitch, what I like there is you have a look at that replay there, is they've got everything covered. If the running back bounces to the outside, there's somebody there. If they cut it back to the inside, there's somebody there. Good job on the defense tonight.
At the start of the fourth, the ball was on the Victoria 16. It is now on the Western Australia 23. The Angels going backwards. There's a shot down the field, and that's going to be picked off. Picked off by Mia Clifford, the free safety. What a huge turnover here, John.
Oh, absolutely. But you're thrown into double coverage. I don't know whether it was given the instructions that let's take the shot downfield. I'm pretty sure I saw it underneath receiver that was wide open.
It looked like Leah Turnbull was throwing off her back foot and under heavy pressure once again. And there's Mia Clifford.
Never throw off your back foot. You've got no power, no accuracy.
We are going to go down to the last and final 12th round of this, it looks like, as we are still tied up 20-20. Reed will take over, and she's going to take her shot down the field, just overthrows Steph Davey, the lanky wide receiver.
Anything you can do, I can do better. One takes a big shot down the field, Victoria says, hey, let's try and get it in the end zone.
Both these quarterbacks coming in, their scouting reports reading big arms.
I like it. I like it. Big contrast to what we saw last week, Mitch, between the Surge and the Brigade.
Now, you do have to be careful here to not turn it over on downs and giving WA another short field to work with this late in the fourth quarter. Another shotgun by Reed, looking to the right side. And that looked to be a drop ball by Jules Parker.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Get in there, ref. Get in there, referee. Break it up.
These two do not like each other. A lot of intensity in this one in the fourth. Looks like we've got a penalty. This could be an unsportsmanlike conduct.
It's always interesting when the referee says, who else has got a flag?
There's a tear.
A personal foul, number 16, Western Australia. It's a 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's a big penalty, John, because that automatically gives Victoria a first down and extends the drive. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Victoria 20. Reed in the shotgun, going to look to the flat. That one's complete to Thalia Armin, and that goes for almost 19 yards, John.
I like it. I like it. They knew that they needed the first down. Take it short. WA coming with blitzing everywhere. Maidens got the first down.
That's a big completion for the rookie quarterback.
Gee, that was a nice setup and throw there by the QB. The ball was in her hands and out straight away.
As opposed to Western Australia, it seems like Victoria is very content working the flats in the short West Coast offense, whereas WA has taken a fair number of shots down the field. Now another 1st and 10, this time at the Western Australia 11. Fake handoff, going to take a shot to the left corner of the end zone. And there's another flag. That could be pass interference.
The hanky on the field.
Pass interference, number 1, defense. Penalty places the ball on the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
That penalty on Tosh Sergey. And that's a monster backbreaker for WA.
Oh, absolutely. Look at the field position here.
1st and goal now at the Western Australia 1. Inside handoff,
formation.
Jules Parker.
Yes.
Look at that power.
Here we go. Now we're celebrating. It worked before, Mitch. Just I formation, run to the left, bam, get in the end zone. Pretty simple. It's pure and simple football.
That is pure power. You know I'm coming. Try to stop me.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Stop me in the end zone.
Now Victoria going to go for a 2-point conversion from the 3. Another handoff. No, that Beulah Reed is going to hold on to it. And she's going to be stopped short.
I am impressed, though, Mitch. Tonight, both teams, both defenses have held that perimeter well.
That is a gutsy call. Neither team has gone for a 1-point conversion. Everything's been a 2-point conversion. Now it's time for the Victoria Maiden defense to come up strong. Ball at the 15 for the Western Australia. There's an inside handoff and bulldozing her way.
There you go. Not giving up. Nice job. I like that play there, Mitch. It was nice. Little jet sweep. It cut it up inside rather than taking it outside. Taking advantage of the over-pursuing angles from the Maidens.
Kylie Street for 13 yards. That'll set up a 1st and 10 from the Victoria 22.
I think, Mitch, there's got to be a little bit of a sense of urgency here for the Angels to get this ball in the end zone. There's not much time on the clock left.
They do have 1 timeout remaining, Western Australia. That's a handoff to Tegan Brown, and she will lose 5 yards. Holly Greenwood up from her safety position.
Brown's got to do a much better job of running that ball. She ran the ball straight into where Greenwood was being blocked. Got to read those blocks.
Adrian Purnell begging for a flag. That'll back up Western Australia to about their own 23-yard line as the clock continues to run.
That's what I'm talking about. Brown's got to do a better job of reading the blocks.
2nd and 15 from the 23. Turnbull back in the pistol. Going to take a shot in the seam. And Mia Clifford comes up from the free safety position to dislodge the ball there. And that should bring us down to the 2-minute warning. The Victoria Maidens leading this one 26-20 as we come back for the final act. Back to Amy Park here, Mitch Mortaza alongside John Rowe. And John, here we go. 2-minute warning, 4th quarter. WA is down 6 in this one and now driving. This is the time that we talked about, that defense on Victoria needs to step up.
Mia Clifford, Talia Greenwood. This is why they watch all hours of film, lift weights, run track, and practice, practice, practice. This could make them a worldwide star if they step up and take this thing away.
This is what it comes down to for them, but let's not forget about next week. We head west as the Western Australia Angels host the New South Wales Surge and what could be the matchup of the year. And while we were away, Jules Parker of the Victoria Maidens was named Game MVP. And she is loving every moment of this with this Amy Park fan base. Now taking a little refreshment, well-deserved, and she's with our own Sarah Godfrey.
Thanks, guys. Well, I'm here on the sideline with Jules Parker, MVP at this historic game at the Maidens Go Ship. How do you feel, Jules?
Insane. Like, to be playing this game after so long, so much training, so much hard work, like, just to be on this field and actually playing another team is an incredible feeling. Like, with all our like fans and friends and family, it's ridiculous. But yeah, thank you, God.
Well, well done.
Thanks for the fat lip, Purnell.
Well, there you go. Back to you guys.
I like it. Thanks very much.
Seems like Purnell left her mark on Jules Parker. 3rd and 15 now, an all-important down for Western Australia. And that ball fell kind of nowhere.
Gee, the 174-centimetre frame of Turnbull has really got to step up and throw.
It all comes down to this play for Western Australia. 4th and 15. Leah Turnbull giving the call inside the huddle. This is what it all comes down with. A nervous J.R. Rogers on the sideline as he looks on as a 4th and 15 here. Pass intended for Tammy West. And Steph Davies steps in to break that one up, John.
I think one of the Maidens got a piece of that. I think the ball came out a little wobbly, so good pressure from the D-line.
Now there might be a flag on this one. We'll await the call, but that looks to be possibly against Victoria, and that would be a monster call at this stage in the game, John.
Absolutely. I don't know whether I agree with that. I mean, we saw that the ball was tipped, so she's in the act of throwing.
That is a roughing the passer penalty on Victoria. That will extend this drive.
Wow.
That will give WA a 1st and 10 at the Victoria 17. What a massive turn of events here. High snap, inside handoff. Turnbull's going to keep it, try to cut back inside, and gets it down all the way to the 7-yard line.
Gee, they've been lucky a couple of times tonight, haven't they, with those high snaps? Oh, what's going on here? A little bit. Oh, there we go, in your face.
J.R. Rodgers trying to calm down his young quarterback in this key position. 1st and goal now. Ball's at the 5-yard line. Plenty of time on the clock, especially with a timeout here. WA pretty much has their entire playbook at their disposal. There's a little pitch out play. That'll lose yardage.
Hello. Get in there, ref. Get in there, ref.
Kelsey Klingon coming in. There might be a penalty on this one as well. No, they're going to pick up the flag. 2nd and goal, back to the 12 now.
You think WA try something a little bit different. They've tried that right side a few times tonight. It's being stuffed down quite well. But as you said, Richard, they're in a good position here, so Coach JR could really throw anything at them to see what they can get in the end zone.
1:30 and counting now. 2nd and goal. Turnbull looking over the middle, overshoots her receiver. That was meant for Tammy West.
Way before CDs, there was vinyl records. Vinyl records used to jump. Don't throw off your back foot. How many times have I said that tonight?
And that's a penalty, 5-yard penalty against Victoria, so that'll get them that much closer. Still 2nd down, 2nd and goal from the Victoria 7. Plenty of time on the clock, John, 1:15.
Absolutely, I didn't mind that last play call. I thought they were open over the middle. Turnbull's just got to get him the ball. That crossing route seemed to work.
Now Turnbull in that familiar pistol position. Big pressure.
Oh! Go! She could go all the way!
Lauren Harris. What an unbelievable turn of events here. She goes for 36 yards. And that might be the nail in the coffin, John.
I'm sorry. Just what an amazing hit. What an amazing recovery. Let's have a look at this. Turnbull back to throw. Bam! Straight. Oh, it's a gift. It's Christmas. The present is wrapped straight into the end zone. It doesn't get any better than that for a defensive play.
Lauren Harris absolutely winded after that 36-yard return, all set up by Tally Greenwood. Maidens up 32-20. Maidens leading big 32-20 behind the play of their defensive captain.
Guys, we're inside. We're automatically full. Be your A gap. Take your skanky white ass back to where you came from.
I love a player that's got a mouth that can back it up. And that young lady can back it up.
Now the 2-point conversion by Victoria. And who do they go to? Their workhorse, Jules Parker. Stop this time. The score will remain 32-20. Victoria with a commanding lead late in the 4th quarter here.
I'm loving the attitude. It's still a little bit chippy. Game's not over yet.
The crowd seems to think it's over, chanting "na na na na, hey hey hey, goodbye." Did I hit that note, John?
I'm just flabbergasted by the audio prowess. You know, was it America's Got Talent or something like that?
Meanwhile, we have a football game going on, John. It is 2nd and 2 now. As WA tries to get in position for another score here. Snap to Turnbull. Turnbull with a quick pass in the flat.
There we go. Gee, that Maiden defense, that shot from behind the quarterback, that Maiden defense, gee, they look.
You can't tell them they're up by 12 points. Look at him swarm to the ball here. That's Mia Clifford coming up in the free safety position. Very impressed by this defense tonight.
It is. The size, the speed, and I think the leadership has been fantastic.
1st and 10 now. Over the middle.
There we go.
Great pass to Brittany Weir. The clock continues to run. Weir's having a career night herself. 4 receptions, 25 yards.
She's been definitely the go-to girl.
Her and Tammy West are great options for Turnbull. Now another shotgun snap, quick drop. Nobody there.
Turnbull's got to let that play develop. A little bit nervous there, throwing it too quick.
That'll set up a 3rd and 2 from the Victoria 7. You got to think you need a quick score here, hope for an onside kick and get another shot at the end zone.
I like it. Let's see what they can do.
That is a tall task. 3rd and 2. They're going to take the shot now. And that's a completed pass, but tackled inbounds, so the clock will continue to run. That went to Weir for about 5 yards.
100% for effort, but yeah, the clock's running.
Now a 1st and goal. Bad snap.
Ooh. And
Turnbull can't make anything of it. Lise Chapman really struggling at center tonight.
Absolutely. I think that's the 4th or 5th bad snap that we've seen tonight. The pressure's on, Mitch.
2nd and goal. As we get to under 20 seconds in this one.
Confusion everywhere. The bad snap. You saw Turnbull there saying, now, give me the ball. I want it now. We're going to go in. Not on the same page.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 9, 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
I'm sorry, I can't get angry at this referee. He is the quietest, most soft-spoken referee I've ever seen in my life. I want to go up and hug him.
I was just going to say, he has definitely gotten into some zen or something, because he is a very calm official. Now a 2nd and goal once again. Turnbull in the pistol. Going to take a shot over the middle. That's deflected by Mia Clifford. Can't fault them. They've got to go to the end zone at this point.
Weir's got to do a better job of getting open. You can see that Turnbull was spying her down the left-hand side, but Weir's got to do a better job of trying to get open. Look at the crowd, love it. They love their home team.
3rd and goal. Just a few seconds left, and they're going to take a shot. There it is. There it is, Tegan Brown.
Gee, that was a nice little 10 and corner route there for Brown. 10 yards, break to the corner, I'll get it to you. Nice pass by Turnbull. That's a nice job. That's stuff she should have been doing all night tonight.
John, you got to credit this WA team for not just dialing it in. They're continuing to fight in this one. Now it's basically a 1-score game with 9 seconds remaining.
And this is the thing I love about this game is the tit-for-tat scoring here is like, we've got 9 seconds left. Chances are somebody's going to score again.
Turnbull's numbers very respectable tonight. 50% on the night, completion percentage, 124 yards, and is throwing for a score. They're going to take a shot here, and nothing doing. It's that interior defense. Mia Clifford still keeps it a 1-score game. Obviously, the onside kick coming up here.
Yeah, interesting with that last play call. I mean, it hasn't worked all night, so I keep running it.
Got to hope for some kind of a deflection here. Melissa Budd back to kick. There's a squib kick. Oh, it actually touches a Maiden player. I thought that touched a Maiden player there, John. That should be WA ball.
Let's see what the ref's got.
This will be a very interesting call. If you watch the replay here, John, it looks like Steph Davey kicks this ball.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. That should be recovered by WA and WA ball.
We have illegal touching by the kicking team. By rule, the receiving team take the ball at that spot first.
Hey, nice job of camera work.
Wow, what a turn of events there, because that should be WA ball. Steph Davies' leg made contact with the football.
So they're saying it hit a WA player first before a Maidens.
We didn't see it in the replay, and it doesn't matter much as this one comes to an end. shockingly enough, it's the Victoria Maidens coming up victorious in Amy Park in Melbourne, Australia.
I can see it. The Maidens didn't stick to the script, did they? You know, WA were the favourites.
Heavy underdog. They came into this not impressed at all. No US imports on this roster, no Adrian Purnell. They just lined up and played football tonight.
Oh, absolutely. The Maidens' defence tonight was a standout, sending 3, 4, 5 blitzes at a time. So much pressure.
An absolute complete effort by this club. Now our own Sarah Godfrey's with Brett Chambers and Penelope Reed.
Thanks, guys. I'm down here on the pitch with Brett and Penny. Brett, how does it feel to pull through? No one thought you were going to do it.
We'll be the underdogs every time, and we'll take it. These girls, they've been training 8 months, 3 times a week, flat stick, rain, snow, everything, man. They're a ripper team, ripper bunch of people. I can't.
I love you too, coach.
Oh, and Penny, you're the leader of this team. How confident do you feel after this going through to the rest of the season?
I think it was a really good hit out for us girls to really figure out what type of team we're going to be. And as you can see, we're a team to look out for. So bring it on, LFL Australia.
You know a team's done really, really well for their coach when the coach is speechless. It's very rare that a coach has lost a word, and I think he's pretty emotional down there.